The beginning of the universe is the mother of all things. Knowing the mother, one also knows the sons. Knowing the sons, yet remaining in touch with the mother, brings freedom from the fear of death. Keep your mouth shut, guard the senses, and life is ever full. Open your mouth, always be busy, and life is beyond hope. Seeing the small is insight. Yielding to force is strength. Using the outer light, return to insight, and in this way be saved from harm. This is learning constancy. Okay, even though we did cover this chapter yesterday, I wanted to revisit it to cover some of the things we weren't able to talk about. Whenever I do this, I like to use a second translation so that we can look at the text through a different light. I really like the line at the end of the chapter that instructs us to use the outer light but return to insight. To me, this passage is differentiating between what we can see by looking outside of ourselves and what we can see by looking within ourselves. The translation we used in yesterday's video says, "Use the rays and return to the source of light." It seems like we are differentiating between physical rays of light and the source that has created all light and makes available all wisdom and insight, by which of course I mean the Tao. We get a bit more about the Tao's role as the source of all knowledge and wisdom in the beginning of the chapter. The Tao is the mother of all things and so has created all things. Because the Tao has created all things, it truly knows all things, better than even they know themselves. We usually seek to understand people by reading about psychology or taking courses on how to understand or manage people. But the best way to truly come to understand people is to go to the thing that created them. People's understanding of people cannot compare with the Tao's understanding. If people understood people perfectly, then wouldn't we all agree on how they work and why they do what they do? However, not even those who we consider experts agree on all these points. People are prone to misinterpretation, prejudice, and errors in judgment, but Tao is not. People will see a small sliver of truth, build up an entire way of thinking around this sliver of truth, and then set out trying to convince everyone that their way of thinking about things is the best way. Tao not only sees and understands all truth, it is the very embodiment of truth itself. But despite this, it does not try to win other people over to its way of thinking. Those who earnestly and sincerely seek truth are always welcome to find it with Tao, and it does not turn them away. But those who do not desire to find truth are not compelled to do so. The Tao is where all truth is available, and thus we are encouraged to know the sons, yet remain in touch with the mother. While the understanding of people will yield great benefits, we must not make knowledge an end in and of itself. At the end of the day, the only thing that will bring harmony, peace, and safety is our connection with Tao, and so we are encouraged to make that our number one priority. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time for Chapter 54. Peace and blessings.